Here we go. And some points. Let's see. Let's do that. Abilities. Companions. Everyone's got a point. Okay. Okay. Still like this idea. I have that one. Guess it's that one. All three. Sure. Let's do some frostbite. Alright. Let's go find...
This way? Or maybe we are.
Wait. Wasn't... Oh. There's a bear.
We've got company.
Watch yourselves.
That'll show him.
Alright.
Don't see a better way down. You first. I'll be right behind you.
You first.
Free to where you are.
We. We haven't even done anything. And you want to speak to me already? What? even though I can't use them anymore. I'm loath to give away my perfumery supplies.
Envoy, I've seen Mount Forgia erupt before, but never like that. It's like it was angry, like it was screaming in pain. I don't know what really happened, but I assume Sapadal was involved.
Salty.
Blessed gods. Is it too much to ask to just let us live our lives for a while? It's like they have nothing better to do. Anyway. Thanks for talking. But it seemed different somehow. Right. I actually believe you. This is madness, Envoy. You spoke to the founder of Solace.
What is that? That? Yes? Okay, how much? Okay, I'll just send you 10. Hold on. Helping my friend. It's funny, I have less money than everybody else. Good at it. Figuring it out. Alright. Is it a real honor to finally meet your other godlike...
I bet it was. You could finally complain to someone about all the face stuff. People in Solace always claim they're speaking the word of Nandru. And here you are, actually hearing from the man. Doesn't even really matter what he said, if you ask me. There are hundreds of Pargrunan who'd give anything
Tell him
to hear
Hedrick is
Nandru's
salty.
voice. Blessed impressive is what that is. Envoy, what do you need? Pleasant dreams.
I heard you were stationed in the Deadfire.
Sure was. I was sent out as soon as I was old enough to leave home.
Oh my
Isn't it
goodness.
true, they say?
What
But
now?
Arthas woke up.
Envoy, what do you need? Let's make sure they're not listening. The only one we haven't talked about is Yatsley.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know. Things have changed a bit, I guess. She's not so bad. I mean, she's loud and impulsive and always trying to get herself killed, and she keeps saying things to get a rise out of me, Envoy. But, joke's on her, no one's gotten a rise out of me in years. But other than that, we can get along. She can be sweet, too. When she's not introducing me to a new word for my oak and acorns.
Oak acorns.
Not before I've done some reading.
Okay, best food you've eaten. Go.
Fury and Rudolph rolls.
Really? Fascinating. Why? What?
Envoy, what do you need? Let's make sure they're not listening. The only one we haven't talked about...
I've talked to her already.
I don't know. Things have changed a bit, I guess. She's not so bad. I mean, she's loud and impulsive and always trying to get herself killed, and she keeps saying things to get a rise out of me, Envoy. But, joke's on her. No one's gotten a rise out of me in years. But other than that, we can get along. She could be sweet, too.
I didn't say you want to talk to me when you don't have anything else to say.
When you find Sapadal, I hope you tell him how much I love what they've done with this place. I'm a man of hidden depths. What's not to love about floating islands and a spectral tree? Mm-hmm. Besides, as divine prisons go, I can imagine much worse. You make it sound like we have a ticking bomb under our feet. And judging from Sapadal's outbursts at Mount Forja and Nakukubel, you're probably not far off. There are a few provocations away from disaster. Uh-huh. I've heard that one before. Usually before a lot of tears, a lot of drinks, and a lot of, I should have known better. Still, you taught me that a person can grow beyond their flaws. Why wouldn't the same be true of a god? I hope you're right, because we are all in trouble if you're wrong.
Oh, I'm surprised you're not in favor of giving spells a second chance.
You know, if Sapadal were only a smuggler, assassin, or bandit, I'd be right there with you. But knowing they could end us all with a temper tantrum puts things in perspective. I guess we've all got our limits. And I don't envy you having to deal with the loose cannon of a god. But I envy even less the mess you're going to have if, I mean, when, we escape this place.
Mm.
Lucky thing your emperor sent his best representative as his envoy, right? You'll have your work cut out for you. The Steel Garrote leveled fewer. Even if Animancers aren't the most popular bunch, everyone gets nervous when fields burn. And yeah, I know that's on the Steel Garrote, but it's not lost on anyone that your people despise Animancy. Not when Heelguard banned the practice in Paradise. Even if you believe that, no one else will. And that's not all. You helped Ludwig destroy Nakukubel. And while most people don't give a tarnished skate for godless ruins, they'll see that as a powerful demonstration of siege weaponry. One thing I've learned about war. Strife and distance have a way of reducing nuance. All anyone else is gonna see is a threat display, on the doorstep of the Living Land's best cannoneers, no less.
So you'd rather me kill all the people.
The oldest continuously inhabited stronghold in the Living Lands, the pride of the Pogrunen, now reduced to ash and rubble.
Okay, that's technically on me. Oh, come on. Half of them want to leave.
Yep. And the other half will have stories about how the Steel Garrote and the sudden arrival of the Adiran envoy hastened their exodus. Fairly or not, a lot of blame's gonna be laid at Adir's door.
Oh, well.
And if I had to guess, I don't think Heelguard's been helping matters while you've been out here. If and when we get out of here, we're walking into a powder keg. And you'll have to choose a side. That's the part I don't envy. Yeah, those were your orders. And if you make it back, you'll be the godlike Adiran who survived an assassination, treated with local leaders, faced a god, and stopped the
I
dream.
don't think I had a choice.
That's a powerful symbol indeed.
I'm not betraying my refuse to be party to a conquest. I don't want to make this choice.
I wouldn't either. Look on the bright side. Maybe we die here, and then you don't have to. I don't mean to burden you. It's late, and you've still got a god to face. Just know that whatever you choose, I'll fight alongside you. I'm with you to the end of this.
Okay.
Anytime. Good night, envoy.
Alright. I've already talked to you a few times.
On board? What do you need? Let's make sure they're not the only one we haven't. I don't know. She's not so bad. She keeps saying things. But other than that, we can get along. She could be... You too.
Why does he keep saying you want to talk to me when you're done? Alright.
Oh, and that illusory blizzard to enter the domain. Jeez. Had we stayed any longer? But I think her illusions could have convinced us we had frostbite.
A breath held. Trepidation. You are close, yet distant still.
To rest this is exhausting in a way I can't describe.
Your soul is small. The essence weighs like the sea on your chest. We feel the pressure, darkness, yet somehow strengthened resolve. We wonder.
You know what I wonder?
We did not foresee this. An equal trade, we accept. The sky is green. The fish breathes air. We can no longer imagine. We would run, roll with the tide, sink our fingers into new earth. Whisper in the fields, lift the hills gently in our hands. Disturb the dirt, but spare the blooms. Shake the roots slowly. Vengeance denied, squandered. This cannot be.
What was that? You don't sound very peaceful.
We spoke of growth. We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps around our throat. Wake now. Find us.
Alright.
I see the disciple has found their way into the cell.
No. We know this voice, this presence, sneering at us through our prison bars.
I culled your rot from this land before. I will do it again. And is. You carve lands into petty fiefdoms, but we are the gods of all Aeon.
Burning thing.
Did you think only your parasite could whisper in your ear? I am everywhere injustice dwells.
Out. Out. Her voice pierces our skin.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasite's worst instincts. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with? Hell? It has forged the iron of its own restraints. Do you think you're special, with your god's thorn in your side? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos itself? When even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland. Who else would have the strength?
It is true. She twists the knife. The seas run red with memory.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land. Its madness would consume us all if it was not contained. Chaos is a blight. It must be scourged before it spreads. A pity that its followers could not be reasoned with. The poor godless, worshipping the very thing that succeeded. We could not excise the rot and spare the roots that nourished it.
You massacred them.
A regrettable consequence of a necessary war. History followed the course of law because I ensured it.
History is written by the
Why does our prison
winners.
not protect us? Help us! Silence her!
Listen to its tantrum. It knows neither order nor sense.
Nor do you.
Adir is the only thing holding back the tide of entropy. Then they will keep applying the rod until it understands. But there is still time. You can succeed where Ludwig failed. Face your false god and end its reign of terror permanently. Very well. I cannot force a child to bend to my will. But I will not stand by and watch you undo my work. You should have thought more carefully before you broke your oath to the Empire.
Oh, tired.
Let this be a lesson to you.
I have nothing to say. That was insane.
That's it. From now on, I pray to no god.
Why the hell is such so tired? Okay. We've been on for 25 minutes. Nap for a minute.